Welcome back guys sa GGEZ Wave 2 All-Star Invitationals. Kasama niyo pa rin kami ang inyong hosts na si Laika Mea and of course, the lovely Mika Fabs. Hi,
Yes,
Mika!
of course, and we are on our third game after seeing Super BNDS win the first match and SBNG ang haba ng mga pangalan for game 2 for game 2 and syempre may init yung mga laban ngayon and we have I think one of the most awaited matches for this afternoon coming up right after this.
Ayan. So, unang maglalaban ay Ashley's Angels versus Team Sherwin. So, mamaya-maya makikilala natin. Ito na pala. Introduce na natin. Unahin natin sa Team Sherwin. Here we have Ching, Hum, Kachao, Wild Oreo, and Savvy 8K. Excited ako sa team na to. Kanina nakita pa natin na lumabas yung friend request ni Kachao. That meant that Kachao was in the building. Ready na tong team na to.
Oo nga. And we see, of course, that with their profile pictures mo, very happy and very ready sila. Especially itong Humi na nandito. And si Ching na bagong graduate pa siya. Congratulations.
Hindi, opa.
Opa pala. Ayan. And of course, they will be going up against Ashley's Angels. Ashley's Angels na, of course, leading them, si Ash Lily herself. We have the Spencer Calamitous, SB19, Josh, and si Tim. I am actually a very huge fan of this team right here. Isa sa mga loading sage ko itong si Tim, I believe from Atlas Esports. Such an amazing player. And syempre, alam naman natin na may dalawang stars tayo na nandito.
Mm-hmm.
And not talking of course about Ash.
Ay, akala ko yung dalawang stars yung Laika Mea saka yung Mika Fabs. Hindi pala.
Ay. Pwede din. And by the way, meron din stars dito na si Calamatos and si Dispenser. Meaning that, of course, they already have experience being in the winner's circle dito sa GGEZ. But can they repeat it, of course, for their boss na si Ashley nandito? Sila ang mga angels ni Ashley, di ba?
Excited ako makita tong team na to. Not only because may previous winners na tayo dito, pero may new faces din tayo na sasali dito sa GGEZ All-Stars. Nakakatuwa. Ito si Ashley, I've seen her streams. Naaalala ko, Omen main to. So, baka Omen din yung makita natin mamaya.
Wow! Di ko alam yan, ha? Omen main.
Malakas. Gusto ko pa naman si Omen kasi ang galing mang psycho ng kalaban ni Omen na parang, nag-teleport ba siya? Pwedeng fake, pwedeng totoo, diba? We'll see kung paano mag-mind game si Ashley Lee later. Pero now, we're gonna be moving on to the map bans yet again. So, unang ban dito ng Ashley's Angels ay ang Haven. Ayaw nila dun sa Haven, kahit Angel sila.
Oo nga, no? Oo nga, ayaw nila sa Haven. Mm-hmm. And we have Team Sherwin over here banning Ascent. Ashley's Angels naman banning Icebox and Team Sherwin banning Bind. So, our remaining map is, of course, Split. At sana hindi ako mag-split dito.
Yun
pero
nga,
okay
parang
lang.
ikaw lang kanina Mika na split. Pero ngayon parang naman. Iba na eh. Kanina, ang ganda ng play dito ng dalawang teams natin kung saan nanalo nga yung Sad Boys and Girl dun sa split, di ba? Sorry, na-excite yung aso ko. Na-excite siya yung, sabi niya, start na sa laro. Please, nakikiusap na siya.
Don't worry, si Sydney ba yan?
Yes, this is
Sydney. Don't worry, Sydney. We are, I think, just about ready to start and head into Split. So, casters, take us over there.
Tara, let's go to Split and welcome back, guys. Ito na tayo for our next match. Thank you to Like and Mika for that introduction. And Ling, ito na tayo. This is gonna be a pretty much awaited matchup. Get your opas ready kasi kitang-kita natin. Josh is in the house there for the Ashley Squadron. And Ashley herself could be finally in. Fun fact, it's been a while. We've been wanting Ashley to be here sa GGEZ for quite a while na talaga. And we're glad to see it here. For against, of course, the other team looking very, very strong there. Incredible lineup in Humi, Wild Oreo, Ching, Kachao, and Savvy. It's gonna be looking to be a great matchup on the split. Yet again, parang kanina pa lang, mahaba na nga lang laro.
Well, mahaba talaga ang laro dito. And of course naman, there's a lot more matchups to even come. It's not just gonna be the same typical players. And of course, yung mga usual 5v5 settings. And of course, the pro teams that alone having this chance out of the spotlight, especially on tournaments. Because for tonight, or I might say for today, on GGEZ, hindi lang basta-basta pro players ang makita mo. Of course, malalabas yung mga artista dito, male and female influencers. My God, parang there's literally so much going on towards this. And of course, let's not even forget that these matchups, these rosters have been drafted to its full potential. Hindi siya basta-basta ilalagay whoever's gonna be behind this. They have put a lot of thought on towards this composition. Now, son, it's gonna be looking like honestly a perfect matchup. But then again, it's still gonna be boiling down on towards their performance, given that the map is gonna be on split and kung saan man natin sila ilalagay, that chemistry is definitely gonna be tested still.
Parang kanina pa lang sa split, matagal talaga ang cast yun ni Vim. It went all the way, no? It went as far as it can. And Team Sherwin, looking at a roster like this, it honestly is a very, very star-studded roster. They already have the powerhouse players coming in from those different teams. But in the meantime, when you talk about Ashley's Angels naman, ibang klaseng star power. Not only do they have shining stars between Ashley as well as Joss, but also mga defending champion between Calamitous as well as Dispenser Team gonna be there to add on. Napaganda talaga flex ng Sentinel at mukhang itong matchup natin talaga pinaka-awaited dito sa pinaka-first round and already looking to get to a hot start because we see the Killjoys into play. It's basically gonna be mirror matchup, triple duelist versus triple duelist on split. Mukhang everyone updated but everyone's just trying to go for the difference and try to beat the other side.
Man, it's just something else. I mean, nakita mo para sa side ng attacking, there are players that have been coming all the way from the GGEZ Wave 1 Championship. But then again, there's Team Sherwin. Might have to say there really comes to show talaga ang wordplay na ginagamit nila para sa matchup na ito. Could this actually be a sure win para sa side nila? Or possibly be the side ng Team Ashley's Angels to go in for another championship on towards this tournament. It's still going to be going on towards this matchup. And for the side ng Team Sherwin, going to be starting out with defending. And of course, Angels going in for attacking.
Yeah, Ashley and the squad gonna be going for the attack here. And now, all eyes on Josh Cullen though, what he can do on that jet. At mukhang defenses natin, mag-set out naman dito sa may heaven. At mukhang ito na nga si Kachao, ready to go for the takedowns as well into the garage. It's all about the action. And comparing to the other game, as expecto, may pagka-seriousness talaga ng Naruto. It's the powerhouse teams looking to face off. First round pa lang, nagkita na sila. Best of one action coming our way. And here we go with the third matchup dito sa first round ng GGEZ All-Star Invitational number 2. Kachao though, gonna be going for the dash. Lightning McQueen, gonna be proud of that one. Mabilisan talaga para lang makagulat. Pero mukhang sabi ni Couch, dito na ako sa kabilang side. And the leader gonna be there. Suddenly there's a shot onto Josh Cullen. Tim though in the meantime with the refrag. And onto the B side we go. Tim tried to set up the turret. Pero mukhang pulado sila dahil sa patience na yan. Calamitous still blowing up Savvy along the way. And Ashley putting the spike down. And Calamitous getting another one. Make that 3 para kay Calam dito. At naghahanap ng isa pa. Pero mukhang kitang-kita siya ni Warrior dyan.
And he basically do whatever he can. That was an insane push, and of course, hyper-aggressive late game din makita natin once again coming up from Calamitous. And it's only just the first round na makita. Getting 3 on the board, huge backup coming up from their team. Might have to say, parang it was a well-timed late push na ginagawa ng Ashley's Angels, not just for going out for that first round, but then again, we are to be seeing here that they're going to be settling in for this force buy with just the SMG. A lot of utility can come into play, especially for the side of the attacking, and we want to see a lot more different executes na pwede pa nilang gagawin given that walang stronghold, or rather walang setup na magagawa ang Killjoy on towards any part of the map.
And we'll find out as this is going to be another engagement. Si Wild Oreo papabalik. And some of the matchups you gotta look out for, it has to be like Wild Oreo versus Calamitous. Between these two, they play very often together, that's for sure. Nakikigrind sila. And now they're just trying to go for the one-up against each other in terms of those races. It's really going to be a big battle here. But Josh Cullen catching out Humi first and foremost. Dash on and kaga pupunta sa Rouse. Pong setup dito sa may heaven. Ang defense natin for Team Sherwin, they have to be careful. Bibugi sila sa baril ngayon. At since namatay ang Killjoy nila, wala siya na defense dito sa A side. Spike can get planted here by Tim already. Kachao with a kill though. Auto dispenser gamit ng Bucky dyan. At mukhang nakakapitas dito ang Team Sherwin, making it a 3v3 per postman po na ngayon.
Well, push lang talaga. And that's gonna be the game plan here coming out from Ashley's Angels. They're really down to 3 players there, but it's a situation completely duo. They're going to give that going to be tying out on towards the numbers. You're going to be seeing huge pickup here. Nagkalit para kay Tim. Take out the Reyna. Make that another one para kay Josh. And we are going to be seeing that beautiful swing coming out from Tim. Really beautiful play coming out from Killjoy. And still going to be running away with 3 players surviving this round.
Yeah, very good start here for the Ashley's Angel Squadron because of how they've been playing this attacking site. Lagi lang sila nakakapitas, palagi lang silang nakakapwesto doon sa site mismo. And it's been very helpful that they have been very, very keen to go for the attack there. They go for a quick tempo, they're always ready to go at it. And from that point on, kitang-kita natin nakaka-overrun sila ng kalaban nila. But it's still not done. Ito na mga baril para sa Team Sherwin. They have 4 rifles and the Bucky. Si Kachao nakagulat na kanina gamit ng shotgun na yan. And of course, with that jet, can just go for the floats, go for the glide if ever para na lang makapitas. But here comes the smoke into play. Dispenser gonna be waiting it out. And can really feel na iba talaga yung pakiramdam dito sa match na to. It seems like it's all seriousness right here, right now between our 2 teams trying to make it to the semifinals.
I mean, it's not just gonna be the typical show match I might have to say. Nakikita natin coming up from these players just a while ago. I mean, coming up from the different teams I might have to say just a while ago. I mean, it's a completely different pace. And it's sobrang magkakaiba talaga yung tension na nakikita ay nararamdaman ko coming up from this play. Josh Cullen opening for 1. There goes quick refrag there galing para sa kanyang teammates. Angels making this completely doable para sa kanila. See, even just flow on towards B side.
Yeah, at the very least, Ashley's Angels gonna still have 3 people here, but Ching will be able to get the advantage here for Team Sherwin and make that second one. 3 in a row na para kay Ching dito, and he's seeping into the garage looking for another kill, and that tempo para kay Ching gets the dings, gets the takedowns that he needs, and that's 4 in a row para sa ating open para manalo sa round na yun.
And huge play for Ching para for him to even step up on towards that situation. Getting 4 on the board so far. Huge positioning talaga na nagagawa niya. Solid pillar hold, and might have say good call for him to actually try to TP on towards his home and caught that kill, like get that Killjoy by surprise. I mean, I have to say, parang he's not to be too happy about that still. But for their side, I mean, defending side getting that first one on the board para sa kanila and still gonna be looking promising coming up from the both of them, given that maka-afford pa nga sila ng buy for the next round to come.
You know what I was promising? A more chill tournament where as soon as we sat down here, you could really feel the atmosphere has completely changed for this third game. And you know what has changed right now? Homie holding on to the corner there, getting a takedown with the Phantom in hand, but at the same time, Savvy gonna be keeping an eye out on the rounds at mga lininis na dito ng Team Sherwin. Ang lahat besides si Ashley. It's all up to Ashley right here, right now. Can she go for the kill? No, in behind. Wallor go for the backstab. Ching though with the headshot in front. And Team Sherwin really gearing in the level of seriousness to go for the holds and to go for the takedowns just like that.
Tamang-tama nga naman. It's literally no chill coming out from the both of them. You'd see the scoreline already tied up. But it's not gonna be the same type of matchup na nakita natin as before. I mean, kahit sabihin mong nakahabulan yung the scoreline was basically exactly from the previous map that I watched. I mean, for this time around, you definitely see a lot of sweaty plays. Here.
Absolutely.
Hindi pa nga nalalabas yung mga offers, hindi pa nalalabas ang lahat, but everyone is spending the most that they can to even maintain or have a lead on towards this game. They really want that 25,000 peso prize pool so bad because it's winner takes all. I mean, I'm not saying that they need the money, but look at what the games are basically having right now. They just wanted to win so bad.
Exactly. Ang accomplishment pa rin yan, and you want to be crowned as the second champion of GGEZ, and Calamitas gonna make it an easy kill out to Humi there. A bit of history between these two. Dati talaga pa in another game, in another life, and basically no much trying to go to the fights against each other. Buti nakita na naman dito sila sa Valorant, but there you go. Team Sherwin getting the cleanup again. Calamitas now all alone in no man's land. Sabi niya, tama na pagkain ka. Todo go. He is gonna get the kill out of Kachao. They're getting 3 so far, and Calamitas kanina pa siya nakakapitas dito. A shining star in the field para sa Ashley's Angels, and the question is, can he play the clutch as he's on the high ground, looking down on hell, catches out Ching there, 4 na para kay Kalam. He's hungry for the 8. Si Waldor lang pwede mag-deny sa kanya. Ito talaga yung magkakatropa, nakikigrind sila, but apparently there is no friendship in the battlefield. It's all about waiting, it's all about the fakes, and Waldorio will twist it, lick it, and dunk on Calamitas there.
Oh god, that was dirty. My god, Wild Oreo last one on towards side. He did not even decide if he's going to the swing. He just played out the patience game on towards the side hold and definitely pays out well so far. And it is definitely is gonna be a virtue for him, and that's gonna be a win coming up from the side ng defending. Sherwin already gonna be putting out this 1-point lead on towards this game. Has a lot of ultimates, and of course naman a utility, and of course the bank talaga they've saved enough credits and saved enough games, saved enough guns on towards this game, but still, Angels still has a lot more to offer. They can play around with lockdown, whereas do a lot more than they should. Now finally making the things up a bit, given that he is going to be playing out for this operator. But of course, the smoke is going to be getting on this way. Angels have already taken the control on towards mid, and the choke points is literally the only thing that Sherwin could actually be able to fend for.
And for now, oh, the operator shot, it only hits the leg of Calamitous, and he's gonna be crippled, but he's gonna be able to get on away in time. Kita rin natin, Dispenser on the Reyna. It's been a very long time since we've seen him play that agent, pretty much where he started, but now he's an amazing Sentinel player for Bren. Dimdo gonna catch out, 3v3, as Sabi did get the takedown there along the way. Perkita talaga natin. Alam mo, Ling, the thing is, kakatapos lang natin ng Sweaty Nights. Ba't ngayon may Sweaty Day tayo? But di pa tatapos. This game really feels so very different from what we've been doing so far. The level of intensity that you can feel emanate from a matchup like this between Team Sherwin and Ashley's Angels has been a big game changer to the whole tempo, to the whole personality of this tournament. Per habang ngayon, high ground para sa Team Sherwin. They have 3 ultimates ready to go. May lockdown rin ng Ashley's Angels. They're very synced right now on basically what they have except that from the
30
shadows.
seconds left.
And in all honesty, baka makatulong nga dito para sa Ashley's Angels kung maka-lockdown play sila. Per habang ngayon, kine-clear out na muna yung mga edges. This garage though, gonna be where Ching is. He gets one, he gets two. Tim will get that takedown, but it's now 2v1 and the Killjoy all alone.
Well, it could have been a lot more for the side of team, but then again, that's not gonna be just frag na makuha niya, but also the
10
information
seconds
na
left.
mabibigyan na para sa kanyang teammates. Although Savic, sneaky push all towards Pillar, going in, circling on towards the side, and taking away these objectives para sa side ng Angels. They do get the plan, but unfortunately, para sa situation na yon, it's still gonna be a round that they're gonna be losing to.
Team Sherwin able to take that win, getting rid of everyone along the way, and making it a 4-2 scoreline coming into this game. Suddenly, Team Sherwin has turned it up, and they've really gotten the kills that they need. Kitang-kita natin sa defenses natin ngayon. Napupwesto lang sila para makipatas. Kachao there, doing some impact with the operator, and really hurting Calamitous where it counts. Calam, the biggest bane of Team Sherwin's existence as of the moment. 9 kills na para sa kanya. Josh Collin though, ready with the Blaze Storm. Tim gonna have that lockdown. Dispenser ready with the Empress. At pag linabas na talaga lahat ng Ashley's Angels ang pwede nila ilabas dito, baka makatulong para makusira nila yung streak ngayon.
Honestly, Daks, the only thing why this matchup is gonna be looking more of a sweaty afternoon for the both of us is only because the lineup, rather, the rosters that we're gonna be seeing tonight is more on towards a competitive side, on towards the Valorant scene. We are not gonna be just seeing the streamers here doing up their work on towards this matchup, but still they have their fair share of competitive side. But then again, para sa lineup na to, they're gonna be making completely doable. Savvy is gonna be making it happen with the suicide hold. Lockdown is not gonna be coming into play. They're gonna be pushing out too soon. Last, I have to say, para dito sa side ng Tim, they're actually gonna be getting that huge backstab na nagaling para sa likod nila. Ching making wonders. Of course, it's all left in the hands of one. Ashley being the last one to fall down, and it seems like that effort coming up from her is still not gonna be enough to win outside para sa side ng Ashley's Angels.
Ang laking shot na nagawa ni Savic dyan. And you know, fun fact, actually, ladies and gentlemen, kung di kayo nanonood pa siya ng collegiate scene, Savic and yung nakita natin kanina nung match number 1 si Squammy, they are actually brothers fighting against each other in usually different teams. Right? Ateneo versus LaSalle, kind of rivalry, right? That different roles pa nga. And when you see Savic pop off just like that, you already know he's amazing on that duelist. Kitang-kita niya saan pumunta si Josh Collin. As soon as Josh Collin said, we gotta go up. We gotta go for the updraft play. Haplabas yung Blade Storm. The headshot suddenly connecting. And that Empress player, really something to watch out for. Ginamit niya lahat ng Boston para lang makapitas. Tim right now with the kill on the Kachao there. Ashley's Angels at the very least try to get a bit of the advantage here for this round kasi kanina pa sila natalo ngayon because Team Sherwin has found their footing on the defense and they're holding on with Wild Oreo on the high ground.
Yo, for some reason, the lineup is going to be working out so well for the side of a Team Sherwin. They understand fully on how rotations are basically to be going in. And then again, let's not even forget that Ashley's Angels is going to be having full-on map control on towards this game. Nakita natin dito, they could possibly even give out on towards the side of the map. The B side is actually be completely open. Sabi playing out this one for the smoke, getting 3 on the board so far, and nothing more. Ashley needs to even close out that streak, but still be left onwards the hands of Ching.
One enemy
Even
remaining.
deny anyone who's gonna be going in for that push. Calamitous huge answer back coming out from B main, and the split,
They have to
making this completely doable for them. He's down to low HP. Boomy to even top things on one off with a headshot and putting this side on a 4-point lead already.
Yeah, Humi getting Calamitous there in his sights. Familiar ground right there, right then for Calamitous. But in the end, it's still Team Sherwin showing their stuff. Ito yung sinasabi ko nga kanina eh. This Team Sherwin roster looking very, very strong. They have so much synergy working together hand in hand. They understand what kind of roles they're going to be playing. And in all honesty, this is going to be a worthy contender against the star-studded roster that is Ashley's Angels. But this is Split, ladies and gentlemen. So kung di kayo familiar masyado sa Valorant, this map is the most defender-sided map in terms of geometry. Nakita natin kanina, pwede pa rin maka-comeback basta mapunta ka sa defense dun sa second half. And this isn't gonna be the worst situation for Ashley's Angels whatsoever. For triple duelist versus triple duelist. For everyone into the meta right now, intindi, ito yung pinaka-uso. All about getting those takedowns, all about playing the hyper-aggression. And for Ashley's Angels, they need to get a bit more of those fangs spared. Kailangan na makapitas, kailangan na makapatay. Pero habang ngayon, nasa-zone out sila ni Humi at ni Kachao. At si Kachao nga makay sa akin. That's yung kailangan to pipitas. Wild Oreo also gonna be able to get on the board. And right now, it's just a shooting gallery here for Team Sherwin to clean up every single person except the Reyna. As I say that, Dispenser gonna get dispensed there by Wild Oreo. Team Sherwin getting that one perfectly.
A clean round coming up from this defending side. A good effort for them to even hold out the side, forcing out those duels in a really favorable angle. So they're supposed to be taking power positions, being out to their full potential on towards this game. And you definitely see that everyone is gonna be playing on a completely different level right now. Operator from Kachao is gonna be doing all the work, holding down everyone on a really tight spot with those long angles that she's been holding. And she has been really efficient with this weapon still. But then again, the same effort goes out so far, coming up from everyone. But still, for the side from Team Angels, it's not really looking good so far for the side of the attacking.
Yeah, Team Sherwin now playing the hyper-aggression Ching. He says, triple duelist tayo. Sabihin na natin quad duelist tayo mga kaibigan because it's him playing that Omen in a way that is so aggressive. You can even consider him to be one of the top fraggers here for side of Team Sherwin. But now Calamitous catching out Humi there. Pitas kagad killjoy dyan. Alarm about being pesky. And Kachao getting the headshot there. Doesn't matter how you move. If the Kachao gets the tracking on you, gets the shot on you with the operator, you are going on down. Bladestorm ngayon para kay Kachao. Good paranoid from Ashley. But she goes a little too close kasi near sight lang yan. Parang na lang si Kachao, sabi niya, oy, kailangan ko nang sinalamin pero kitang-kita pa rin kita. At habang ngayon, nag-iisa na lang dito si Josh Cullen. It's time to see if he can burn it all up. Can he actually feel the fire inside him and go for those takedowns? 1v4 scenario. At tina-channel niya talaga yung firepower niya, tina-channel niya lakas niya dito para lang maka-impress. And he's trying to find another target. Might be an opportunity though for Wild Oreo to come from above. The Bladestorm is there to nick Josh Cullen at the bud. And that's 4 na raw para kay Kachao dyan sa round na yan.
Man, girl power pinakita ni Kachao yun sa round na to. Napakagandang performance with that solid hold on towards a good reposition. Might have to say coming out from elbow and literally not giving any chance in time talaga for Ashley's Angels to even fully aggress on towards side and have the objective that could come into play para sa kanila. Oh my god, she's gonna be making those duels and making sure talaga she's able to isolate themselves still. And that's gonna be a win once again for Sherwin, Team Sherwin might I say, for that round.
Yeah, Team Sherwin just imposing their defense right now. But Josh Cullen with a headshot there and catching out Savig immediately mid-transition. Great kill para kay Josh Cullen para umpisa itong bakbakan nito. And now with a 5v4 advantage, it's the perfect opportunity for Ashley Angel to go for the push here out the A side. Showstopper ngayon, linabas na yung Rockets pero kung si Calamitous walang mapapasabog ngayon. Fireworks display, malapit na mag-New Year's pero habang ngayon wala pa siyang makikita at biglang ilo-launch lang niya dun sa towers. Wala siyang mapapapitas ngayon. But for now, it's high time for Team Sherwin to try and retake, and Humi starts things off strong with a catch onto Josh Cullen there all the way by a main.
Swarm grenade.
In high time, high ground, and nilalaro dito ng for the side of Team Sherwin so far. Although we are going to be the swarm grid, even further zone out on towards the side.
One enemy remaining.
Making that resilient effort to even further penetrate. But then again, the rifle's going to be doing its work. Actually, forced out for this refalls on towards elbow. And unfortunately, Ching is going to be a little bit too smart than that, finishing this one out with a not so clean retake. I might have to say, coming up from 10, but the win is still a win, and there's still going to be a lead going out for the side of the defending.
Yeah, Team Sherwin getting the defense again, and this is just an overwhelming
round
streak
in
that
the
we
half.
are seeing. Not the worst scenario though for Ashley's Angels. If they get this round, they can still put up a really good fight into the next half if ever. And Calamitas leading the charge there for 13, 12, and 11 para kay Ching, kay Savic, at kay Kachao. Kitang-kita natin sa Team Sherwin. It's such a big effort. And it really is just so many different rivals that understand how Calamitas plays on the other side. Si Wilder, si Humi, super familiar with how it's done. Savic, a young gun, the same kind of vein. And it's not the best day at the office para kay Dispenser. Usually he's on that sentinel role. He hasn't played the duelist in quite a while, but he hasn't been able to pop off yet. Pero alam naman natin na pwede channel yan ni Dispenser. At bigla na lang kinolat mo siya. Mag-uumpisa na kagad with that pick off onto Kachao. 2 kills here for Ashley's Angels. Savic though does get one in behind. It seems like the Raj take for
One
Team
enemy
Sherwin.
remaining.
It's also time for the Omen of Ching to TP over to A side. Pero mukhang maiiwan lang siya dyan. It's Josh Cullen looking on around to try and fire the target. Ching though defending A side with no real reason. The Jet making some noise. Now the Omen knows exactly that this might be a 1v1 and the hunt is on. TP muna dito sa side. Si Josh Cullen titingin, lilingon, pero walang makikita muna ngayon.
Man, wala talaga siya makikita doon. But then again, we are gonna be seeing this smart play na ginagawa ni Ching coming out from that double TP. Again, aabangan pa si Calamitas. You're not supposed to be running around with your knife out at, sir. And, my God, finally,
Switching
Angels,
sides.
huge answer back. Of course, para kay Dispenser, finally stepping things up. Kahit sabihin mo, medyo nagkakaroon talaga ng rust here, but he's gonna be deciding to shake everything off. Alam talaga natin, a huge step up coming out from the Reyna could definitely be a huge enough impact to turn things around, especially na kinakailangan talaga nila sa matchup na ito.
Yeah, if Dispenser's able to shrug it off, then he can actually make a good impact onto the defense. Ito na naman yun eh. Ching versus Dispenser on the Bren side. Ang tanong, sino yung magkatabi? Paano kaya hinaharangan ni Coach Gabo ang lahat? Nakikitulong ba sila Jesse Bash? Nakikitulong ba sila Dubstep, sila Borkum para lang makaharang ngayon? And the thing about the Bren boys is they're still together, especially during these times na may tournaments pa sila in the first place. Great to see everyone on the team though willing to join. Great to see all of these players and these personalities happy to join into the GGEZ All-Star Invitational number 2. And we can really show off what they can do in this tourney. First, Josh Cullen, nasa likod ng side, dashes on the way, and is looking for another target, but Humi and Savic already Savage there with the kills. Calamitas regrouping with the Omen so far, but speaking of the Omen, it doesn't Ching,
One
creeps on
enemy
forward, does
remaining.
get a takedown. Savic there on the board as well, cashing out the Spencer, and Ashley, the only one who can get the kill for Ashley's Angels. Mukhang mapapapunta sa langit ang Ashley's Angels ngayon because Team Sherwin takes control of that pistol and will now have tempo coming into the next round.
Well, that round went faster than I imagined it to be. Team Sherwin making sure that they definitely go in for those sure-in pushes talaga on towards A side. Clean take on towards Heaven. I mean, that was a good call for them to actually try to clear everyone out before they even further aggress on towards side. Because just for taking that part of the map could definitely make a few openings just for them to actually trigger more rotations and, of course, disrupt a lot more coming out from the Rose play that they could possibly do.
And Josh Cullen now with the shorty here. Paranoia into play and tries to back on the way. Cloud first. Oh, kita-kita siya ni Kachao. And Waldor to help on that. The firepower here for Team Sherwin. They'll just allow them to run on in. And for Team Sherwin, they just have such deep understanding of how to play this triple duelist right now. Bear their fangs on the offense. Bear their fangs on the defense. And just do all they can and more. Ching also basically cosplaying as a duelist as well. Pero mukhang panipad dito si Calamitas. Blows up the face of Humi there. Got Shadow in the meantime with a refrag. But that is just a statement kill from Galam.
Man, he just wanted to pick up Fumi. That was his only objective during that play. Kahit sabihin mo na he went out for those poke points, those fancy points. Highlight play might have to say to even lead his old friend right there.
Yes.
That was pretty much it. And nothing more they could actually do with a classic, given that everyone from Sherwin was basically going to be placing themselves, landing themselves on towards the site.
Exactly. You know, old friends coming in from the same esports team before Valorant and saying, you know, I'm the better Genji, even though it doesn't matter anymore. In any case, Calamitas, at the very least, going to be doing that top frag spot here for Ashley's Angels, and they do have the guns this time for this round. In the meantime, though, for Team Sherwin, si Savic, nag-pop off talaga. And that's what you want to see on Reyna. Feast or famine. Puro lang pitas ang hinahabol ng Reyna. Her skills don't really work without getting that kill besides the Leer. And Kachao dashing on in and catching out Ashley there off guard. Good reaction para kay Ashley, but still not enough. Yung headshot talaga tama para kay Kachao. And that's Calamitas blowing up Kachao along the way. It's a takedown there by the mailroom. And Calamitas dropping on out. Dispenser in the meantime watching around. It seems like with that kind of pickup, Team Angels able to hold on for now.
I mean, for now, look at what Sherwin is actually basically going to be doing in this side in this part of the game. I mean, they're finally reassessing what they're basically be trying to do. I mean, they had second thoughts on going in for that mid control. I mean, they lost that duelist, and of course, that's gonna be one less player that they have to even worry about. But still, it's gonna be going down on this 4v4, and the setup. They can now go on like Angels on towards the inside, and actually be able to fully penetrate. Josh Cullen, good hold him at the same. The Swarm great to even zone him out, but he's gonna be taking 2 frags along the way before dying it out, possibly by the Omen, and there we have it by Ching.
And hanggang sa huli of Josh Collin, it was a good effort there. And honestly, how does he even find time to play this game consistently with what he does as well? But in any case, it really goes to show yung mga pro players natin, kitang-kita na alam nila ginagawa rin nila ngayon. And Tim right now playing into the smoke and sees Ching there creep on forward to get that takedown. Valorant is their livelihood. Valorant is what they show. And Tim is going to be showing on up there. Atlas Esports has been one of the better up-and-coming teams, one of the better teams that have really made an impact lately in the scene, and Tim is a big reason of that, getting kills here, there, and everywhere, and allowing the Angel Squadron to get a point in this half.
Getting a point, of course, getting enough contributions on towards his matchup as kanila Angels. Solid home, I have to say. They definitely tried to play that one on towards the Riddick, and definitely showed so much value on each and every one on towards your team to even make that execute even happen. But for the side of Sherwin, I mean, it all started crumbling down ever since that we definitely see Kachao being out of the equation here. I mean, you definitely see those hyper aggressive gameplays definitely going to be able to pop up so well on towards this game and make those impacts, but still it's something that you could not lose, especially when you're losing a star player that's making the frags happen on towards this game.
Oh, but the frags are happening here for Ashley's Angels, and the comeback potentially the opportunity for them to already, courtesy of Dispenser for Galanthus, a great start there. But Savic is ready with that Empress, and we will see what he can do with that. Onto the Heaven he will go, already contesting Dispenser, and does get the takedown. Ayan in the bar, keeping the top of one. Reload muna dyan, at si Ashley at si Josh Collin, maka-timing talaga doon sa dalawang duelist. Perfect opportunities there, made by the Jet and the Omen. And now Ching is all alone. Can he go for the Rampage here? He has 4 more targets to go on. Ashley, though, sees the Omen, gets the peak. Battle of the Hoodies. Apparently, Ching gonna be able to get that snug fit so far. But as of yet, it's still a hard effort for Ching. And someone is waiting up top. Si Josh Collin, nasa may staircase ngayon. And can he get the surprise? Can he go on up again? And actually contest against Ching. Seems like, though, Ching backing on away and looking to rotate somewhere else.
I mean, choke points, good way to go for them to actually go. Angels could actually have a sure win on towards the game. And, winning 2 rounds in a row coming out from Ashley's Angels is big enough for them. You mentioned a while ago that it's heavily a defender side of the map, and this is really actually seeing them finally again putting that one advantage of the full use and exploiting the fact that Team Sherwin has not even given at any point in time talaga that could actually be able to fully penetrate a site, literally having everyone survive on towards these whole plans.
Yeah, it's just getting hot in here because the Ashley's Angel Squadron has been getting the kills that they need. Wild Warrior, though, saying, "Oy, seaside tayo," but realizes what we are on split. So there is no seaside. So instead, he just headshots Josh Cullen there. Beautiful one-tap galing sa ating race. Pero bigla na lang dyan si Dispenser, who we though creeping on forward, wanting to get that capture orb, but Dispenser spraying that one down and getting the takedown along the way. Very close relationship between them. But besides that, is Dispenser now even teabagging to just go for that confidence. Mukhang linabas na ni Dispenser ang kanyang sarili ito. You can awaken your true form here, Dispenser, because it's at high time for Ashley's Angels to make that comeback story happen.
Man, for some reason, parang nagsisimula na mag-warm up tong Ashley. There was a huge buffer time that they had just a while ago, and you finally see the coordination comes into play. I mean, flash peaks, it was definitely there. Huge backup. I might have catching paranoia, did not connect to anyone, but it was literally the intention that count that she had Dispenser's back, who's gonna be making on towards the track. It's not just gonna be a huge Dispenser show. And that was a while ago on towards this game. It was literally them playing around each other better than what we've seen before.
Yeah, at the very least, though, we are really seeing Ashley's Angels back into the fight, and the lockdown gonna be into play here for Team Sherwin instead. That Dome of Doom, kung mahuli ka na lang, maiikit ka na with Jan Sans, di ka pwede bumaril, di ka pwede lumaban, at mapapalakad ka lang para mamatay. But Dispenser at the very least, catching out Ashley's Angels there, again, catching a pick rather for Ashley's Angels. Savic though, catching out Ashley along the way. Dispenser in the meantime, backing on out, at talagang nag-iinit na dito si Dispenser. Was that just mercy rounds being given by Dispenser because he has found his form? He is is absolutely on fire the past few rounds. And Ching right now, watching over the screens here. Binabantayan lang niya kung may dadating dito, kung may lalapit. Hawak-hawak niya yung spike. And it seems like for T-Shirt, ayaw pa nila mag-commit dito. And they might pay the price because that is Dispenser getting a third kill along the way.
There goes the rockets from Waldorio. Untimely push na ginawa ni Calamities. Quite unfortunate, might have to say.
Spike planted.
It's gonna be crucially hard for you to even deal with this situation right now. There goes the blade storm coming up from Josh Cullen. Goes for the dash out. Could actually go in for the repause. And what was that? How does this man manage to even juggle out his career and play so well with this jet?
Josh Cullen with the clutch there, and you gotta give it to this man. This mission for Josh Cullen to win it out for the team, and Ashley's Angels gonna be only down by 4. I know P-Pop meet Josh Cullen, and you know P-Pop meet Valorant. The crossover is real. Meron kaya magkaka-music video kaya ng Valorant and SB19 in the future. I don't know. Would that be something? Baka. I don't know. Riot, please. We're giving you these $1 million ideas already.
I'm quite excited to even see that coming up from this. And especially kapag what more if mananalo pa sila sa matchup. I mean, I'm quite sure that Josh would be very much well inspired to even possibly like enjoy choreography, sing and dance, possibly coming out from this win that they're gonna be getting. You could actually see them being able to crumble down on towards the defense already, given that they are going in for this rope push. But para kay Dispenser, huwag masyado tayo magmadali coming out from that one. There's gonna be a huge answer coming in from the team. Calamity is putting out the showstopper coming to play. And Josh Cullen, once again,
player
operates his weapon of choice. Kachao getting him completely off guard.
And that was a little too eager para sa Ashley's Angels. They felt the confidence after winning round after round after round. But at the same time, you cannot count out Team Sherwin whatsoever. A strong team. You can really see that all of these facets work. It just clicks para sa Team Sherwin. And this natural synergy is something to watch out for. But Tim right now with the lockdown. Dikit lang kay Ching. At magkikita sila. But that is going to be a good headshot there. 19 HP for Kachao. But that's a headshot to wrap it off. And she's got game. And she's got the ball rolling. Team Sherwin now only 1 point away from getting the win here.
Oh my god, it was just quite unfortunate and devastating calls coming out from the Killjoy. I mean, the lockdown, like of course the peak, I might have to say, was a very untimely, and might have to say parang inaabangan talaga niya for Kachao to even zone herself out of that lockdown though. And it was honestly just a huge misread, especially for the side of the Killjoy. Quite unfortunate turn of events, but still close enough for them to actually win this one out. But then again, it's still not to be close enough. Kasi kung makita na dito, Sherwin is already up on towards the match point. It's literally one round away on picking on towards the one series.
Yeah, this one execution is gonna be enough, and Kachao dashing on in past the nano swarms and past every kind of trap, but Tim still gets a kill anyway. Cloud Burst will dissipate soon. Alarm blast there! Kita niya si Wild Oreo! The cleanup from Team Angels, just getting the knockdown at the right time. Masyadong eager dun para sa Team Sherwin, and ito na si Ashley. Trying to go for one last fight. Boomy, they're gonna get clocked by Ashley, and the Angels will survive for now. And a bit of parang a trivia, parang more like a PSA for some of our newer viewers. Kung first time yung manood ng Valorant, please remember that this is the spectator client. You can see past everything because kitang-kita natin as observer. Hindi to top-down kasi hindi naman to MOBA, hindi tayo ML or anything. But at the same time, para lang makita natin yung mga aim talaga ng mga players natin. They don't see what's going on the other side. Just a bit of a PSA there. So we can really see na yung mga reactions nila dito, sobrang natural. It's just all about their own game sense, hearing the footsteps and knowing where to go.
They definitely should know where to go, given that at this point in time, they definitely have to figure out whatever the best they can, given that the situation is really laying out for them. Full-on mid-control coming out from Team Sherwin. Calamity being able to zone off to make that a frag for him, securing more players on the board. Kachao with a huge answer back. Bucky Blade is going to be coming out, but Dispenser is going to be holding on the ground on towards the ropes. And seems like para sa team ng side ng Team Sherwin, I might have to say, is going to be down to 2 players. They're going to be up for the choke point place here. Ching with the stinger, making things happen, picking out his teammate, and he could possibly do a lot more coming out from this paranoia play and the spray down.
One enemy remaining.
Makakapulot mo siya ng Vandal dito.
That's a great play for Ching, and now it's all up to Tim to try and clutch it out. We saw him do it before on a site. He's trying to do it again, but Ching is a really good angle. Distraction by the turret, and this is a perfect angle for Ching, pero hindi siya muna titingin. Pinapabayaan na si Tim, lumapit muna dito. He's able to make it through the rafters, and the turret not seeing that one so far, but eventually there's the trigger, and here we go with the Omen, the Killjoy, trying to go for the sandwich. Tim, though, catches out Humi. High ground ngayon para kay Ching, but Tim will still do it again, and Ashley's Angels surviving yet again. Is this the curse of Splitling? Are we gonna get another overtime? Pagod ka na ba? Because this matchup is looking to go for the long haul if Ashley's Angels can keep this one up.
Oh my god, paano ka hindi mababago dito, Dax? These players are sweaty and of course naman, literally have whatever they can to even win out the game. But unfortunately, it's honestly hard to even close things out. Alam mo talaga na kayang-kaya ng side ng Team Sherwin. Their lineup is there and of course the intention is there. But it's just quite unfortunate that there has been a lot of errors being committed on towards this game. Sobrang raming unnecessary things going on that it came to the point that every odds that are supposed to be in their favor has definitely something that they have not fully exploited on. I mean, it's quite
And-
unfortunate.
It has been unfortunate. And you know what else is unfortunate? Kachao getting taken down there by Calamitous immediately. Kachao liking to play that baki, nakagulat na lang bigla may shotgun sa pagmumukha mo. But from what we're seeing here for Ashley's Angels, everyone popping off at the right time. Tim with the clutch. Dispenser getting back his rhythm. Calamitous staying consistent. And Ashley Lee and even Josh Collin working as hard as they can to get some takedowns. So really giving a recipe of success dito sa defense natin. And ito nga sinasabi natin, diba? On the defense, on split, you can really do wonders. Ching though, again with surprise. And gonna be taking care of the two titans of Ashley's Angels. It's 2v3. Josh Cullen as well as Tim. But Josh Cullen, at least na-shutdown niya dito si Ching. At naging 2v2 na ngayon. Pero tipong sa angles talaga to. Sa positioning talaga to. As Waldorio creeps on with the knife out. There we go with the shots. Tim will get that takedown. He's going for the second and he will clean up again. Clutch Master Tim at your service. Ashley's Angels 2 away from tying it up.
What's happening to Team Sherwin? I mean, for some reason, Ching was doing whatever he can to even carry out the team during that situation, but it's just them lacking on that huge follow-up they needed from everyone else. It's a 5-man effort that they're supposed to be executing in, and it's just quite unfortunate and quite devastating to even witness something that's going to be going down almost immediately, regardless of whatever effort, despite of whatever effort Ching is going to be trying to make coming out from those huge takedowns that he just did.
But you know what might be huge here? The ultimates are online for 4. Ashley's Angels can also get that Blade Storm of Error, but Kachao with a shutdown on Dispenser. And that's a big kill because kanina pa nag-iinit si Dispenser. But with Kachao getting that entry there, it makes it a lot easier for Team Sherwin to go for the execute. Lockdown muna dito para ma-zone out si Tim. Nana Swarm gonna be there as well. And that feedbacking pelted heavily. Pulada though, ang jet natin, but Waldorio actually blowing up Tim all the way. And speaking of the blow-up, Showstopper is into play. Team Sherwin paving a path to go to the B-side. Pero hindi pa sila nag-commit. Mukha si Waldorio, naghanap kung sino pipitas niya. At si Josh Cullen, maglalakad lang ng pasasabog. So, Happy New Year para kay Josh Cullen because Waldorio will get that takedown, leaving the Omen and the Raze on the high ground.
Angels are going to be joining once again on towards heavens and makikita natin dito. Omen, low on HP. Ashley, what can she do? She can actually pick out the Jet who's going to be aggressing on towards the side, but it's quite unfortunate. Kachao winning out that duel. Kahit sabihin he has that power position. And of course, Lamb is going to be trying to bomb work here. The Showstopper does not connect.
Attackers
And
win.
it just so happens that Team Sherwin is finally going to be able to close out this game.
That was such a good step up there for Kachao. She was absolutely clutch to get rid of Dispenser to start things off, get rid of Ashley, even with that HP disadvantage. And in the end, you know, Chingy said, kahit may Showstopper na nakaharang sa akin, I can get that takedown. What a game that was, though. Team Sherwin, we noticed how strong their synergy was from the start, and they had an amazing streak. But Ashley's Angels with the comeback, sabi nga, diba, anything is possible when you get to the defense on split. A great showing there from Ashley's Angels. Calamitous staying consistent. Dispenser waking on up. Tim the clutches. Ashley there, able to go for the navigation. Subterfuge, tago-tago lang makapitas. And Josh Cullen with a step up at the right time, trying to go up as much as possible. But unfortunately for them, Team Sherwin looking to be that more experienced team, the wake-up game to really go for the shots. And everyone there on the side of Team Sherwin popping off and taking names.
I mean, it was huge enough. Honestly, for a moment there, it was looking more on towards the comeback play na ginagawa ng defender side, Ashley's Angels, given that sila na nakapaglaro on towards defending. And I might have to say, it was too close for me to actually call that one out. And para sa akin siguro, I mean, parang naging kasalanan ko pa na medyo na-jinx ko kasi at one point in time talaga, it was looking more into that. There was so much light being shined on towards this lineup, so much light being shined on towards their plays that definitely made them a huge and promising team that could possibly take out this win. But it's quite unfortunate for us to even witness that there has been a few lapses, especially on terms of their holds and of course unnecessary aggressions that made them easily been punished by the side of Team Sherwin. Well-deserving win, I might have to say, leading this one out on a 13-10, but it's too close for us to actually witness. But still, a win is still a win, and Team Sherwin, definitely is going to be winning out this one.
Yeah, they play to their namesake and they're able to do it there. Great game though. Lahat talaga pumalag dito sa GGEZ All-Star Invitational. Third game pa lang yun. We still have one more first round matchup. We still got the semifinals and the grand finals. So tuloy-tuloy lang ang labanan dito. But that's gonna be it for us for now. We'll be tossing you back over to our lovely ladies Laika and Mika as we go on to the post-game.
Thank you so much, Dax and Ling. And yes, you are back here with me, Mika, and Laika over here. And of course, congratulations! Sure win talaga for Team Sure Win. The puns don't stop with a name like that, syempre. Laika, napansin mo ba? Not surprised, pero ang intense ng support kay Josh Collins sa comment section.
Ay, oo. Iba talaga. Sobrang daming supporters si Josh Collins. And tama yung sinasabi ng casters. Lalo na pinaulit-ulit nilang talaga kanina na paano niya na ma-manage with his booming career na makapaglaro pa ng Valorant. But not only that, be really good at it. Kasi, I'm not kidding. Like, ang ganda talaga ng laro ni Josh Collins kanina. Ang ganda ng game style niya. Commended. Good effort by Ashley's Angels as well dun sa larong yun. Napakagandang laban.
Absolutely. I mean, for me, it's Tim who really stood out for me. Loading ko siya, by the way. We usually see him on the Sage, but it was so nice to see him on Killjoy for this amazing clutch phase. Oh my gosh, 2v1 or even 3v1. Tim is just one of those players na can beat those odds, diba? Yung parang kahit siya lang yung maiwan dyan, he can probably most likely pull it off.
Ang ganda ng larong to. Ang ganda-ganda ng mga entry ni Kachao. Tapos, pag binigyan mo si Kachao ng Bucky, ready na siya lagi. Parang, I'm gonna dash in, I'm gonna shoot you, tingnan natin kung may mamatay. Syempre, may mga instances na siya yung napipick off, pero kung ako yun, matatakot talaga ako kasi yan yung pinaka-tilting way to die, yung mamatay ka dahil sa shotgun. Pero yun, talagang minimake sure niya na, okay, I'm gonna use a Bucky, this is eco round for me. And I'm just gonna try my best, you know. Pero kita naman natin, ang ganda nung laban. Akala natin parang matatambakan na yung Ashley's Angels dito. Pero, nag-comeback pa sila kahit papano. And akala pa nga natin, merong curse etong split na baka overtime talaga yung mga laban dyan. Pero yun nga, pinakita sa atin ng Team Sherwin na sure na yung win para sa kanila.
Oo nga. And you know what, you do have to commend also si Ching ng Bren na nandyan sa Team Sherwin. Pero parang may isa siyang hater sa comment section ha, si Miss Colleen na nandyan na sinasabi na daw si Ching. Of course, it's all in good fun. Alam naman natin na magka-team itong dalawa. But definitely, that was such a great and a fun match to watch. And Ashley, really not being, despite na kasama niya sila Dispenser, sila Calamitas, really pulling her weight in the team as well.
Diba? Sabi ko sa'yo, Omen main yan si Ashley. Pinakita niya nga talaga. Omen
surprising na nga eh.
Pero ito, alam mo, I can only imagine how it's going in the bootcamp for the Bren boys. Kasi parang, kaya si Dubstep sa si Chick, talo ka sa amin. Siguro ang dami ng banter na nangyayari doon. Uy, ginagawa mo dyan, nagtatago-tago ka pa dyan, no? Siguro ganun sila mag-trash talk.
Oo nga, feeling ko parang yung talo manilibre o yung pagkain niya pupunta sa sa naman na nanalo.
Siguro mag-aasaran sila na, kinomsat mo ko, no? Ganun.
Abangan sa
mga
social
asaran
media.
Ayan guys, pero exciting games are coming up ahead. Again, kasi hindi pa naman tayo tapos. That is just game number 3. Meron pa tayong game number 4 na mangyayari. And after that, may semis and finals pa tayo. So malalaman natin sino pa nga ba ang hahabol sa ating semifinals. We'll get to you after the break.